Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Faye, founder of Digital Karma. We are a full service digital marketing agency passionate about helping countertop businesses grow their online presence and connect with the right customers. Our mission is to empower countertop and kitchen remodel businesses with smart, strategic digital solutions that turn clicks into clients. Today's session is all about one of the most powerful tools in your marketing arsenal, which is your website. We will be showing you how to turn it to a lead machine that works 24 hours, 7 days to bring in new businesses. Leading today's session is Regina, our sales executive for Countertop industry. Regina has helped thousands of businesses make simple, effective website changes that results into real sales growth. I'm excited to hand it over to her now and enjoy the session.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, Faye. I'm Regina, your presenter for today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us on our very first webinar. Today, we're kicking off with an interesting topic, why your countertop business needs a great website. So now I'll share my screen so we can get started. Just before we get into our webinar for today, I have 4 house rules for us to follow. The first one is please keep your mic muted. This allows us to minimize any background noise. You're allowed to use the chat, so you can share thoughts or comments in the chat, but please stay professional and on topic. If you have any questions, we have a dedicated Q&A session right at the end of the webinar. We'll be able to answer any of your questions. Lastly, this session is being recorded, so by joining, you consent to being part of it. And then just a quick intro on who I am and why you should listen to me for today. First things first, I'm a digital marketing expert specializing in home services. I focus on growth and results. I have over 3 years of working with countertop fabricators and showrooms across the US. The team and I have managed to build over 100 plus kitchen remodel websites. We're currently managing 50 countertop and kitchen remodeling accounts nationwide. I understand the unique challenges that businesses like yours face, and I'm able to provide you with strategic results that can drive you real growth and measurable results. And then just a quick one on who we are as Digital Karma. We're a holistic marketing agency. We provide the following services, but not limited to. We can help you with your website design and development. We've got over 100 kitchen remodeling websites. We can do local SEO, business, Google My Business profile optimization, branding and strategy, lead generation campaigns, PPC, and anything you need marketing wise. Our mission is to help 100 more countertop fabricators, remodelers, and home service providers do 3 things. We want to help you build a strong digital presence, attract high quality leads, and convert your clicks into loyal clients. So we're able to do this through data-driven strategies, creative branding, and results-focused marketing. We are able to turn your online presence into your most valuable business asset.
Yes.
Just before I get into the webinar, I have shared a link in the chat where you're able to book a discovery call. A discovery call with us involves 3 stages. The first one is what we call your needs assessment. So here, we basically discuss the ins and outs of your business. What pain points are you experiencing? What are your short-term? What are your long-term goals? The next step is our solution exploration. Here we brainstorm a few solutions to whatever it is that you're looking to improvise. And then we give you a customized recommendation. So all our recommendations are tailor-made for our specific client. Once we have your customized recommendation, we're good to go. In the chat, you can book a discovery call with the team and we'll be able to assist you with any of your marketing needs. Diving into today's webinar, I have an outline for us. We're going to look through 4 things. The first one being the real problem that countertop businesses face online. Then we're going to dive into what makes a great website in this industry. I'm also going to provide you with real examples and mistakes to avoid. And lastly, we close off with quick wins that you can do on your very own website right after the webinar. So diving right into our webinar for today, the first question is your business losing its luster? So what do I mean by this? We have discovered 4 main problems that countertop businesses are facing. Your customers are not able to find you online. So you either have an online presence or no online presence at all. Secondly, your website looks outdated or is unprofessional. It's unprofessional. Thirdly, there's no clear information about the services that you provide. So you could have a website nicely done, professional and all that, but your website has no clear information about the actual services that you provide. Lastly, there's no way to book you online or chat with you instantly. So you have a website, however, it's hard for clients to be able to book you online or even chat with you instantly. So as long as your business is facing any of these problems, you're losing trust and lead even before they call you. So now that we've spoken about what is problems you're facing as a countertop business in the industry, we're going to dive into 7 must-haves of a high-performing website. So we're going to go into detail in each one of these. And the first one being mobile friendly and fast. So why? Basically, over 60% of your traffic comes from users who are using their smartphone. So if your website is not mobile friendly, your website could look broken. It could be very hard to navigate. And the most important reason is that Google. So this is our client Bergen. This is what we call a mobile friendly website because you're able to see the full content of the website. If you want to look at the About Us page, you simply click that. It opens up. You're able to navigate freely with your mobile phone. Next, we have high quality content. Another important thing you need on your website is high quality content, especially in this industry. Your pictures actually speak louder than your words because your pictures are able to show your clients the actual quality of your work. You can provide 3 different types of content on your website. The first one being before and after transformation. So this allows you to actually show the type of work that you do provide, your professionalism, your edge finishes. And then you can also use your photos of each material you offer. And then lastly is your in-home installation. So this comes as portfolio as well as inspiration for your clients because they're able to see real kitchens or bathrooms that you've actually done and you're able to inspire them. So I'll show you an example of high quality content. Back to the Bergen website, if you click their menu, you see portfolio. They have residential and commercial, right? Depending on what client you are, you're able to click accordingly and see the type of work that they do. For today, we'll go with residential. Once we click that, they have over 172 pictures that clients can browse through. So you're able to understand the type of quality of work that they do. How do they finish their project? What type of projects are they able to do? If you come to Countertops, it has a drop-down menu of the different types of materials available. If your client was looking for marble, for example, they click marble. Once you open that, they are shown each type of marble available for clients to they now understand that there's different options available in the market rather than whatever option that they were thinking they wanted to go with. You are able to show them the different types of materials, allowing them to make an informed decision. Next, we have your clear call to action. Clear call to actions are very important because they guide your users and reduce confusion. They tell your user what to do next and how to do it. Most importantly, they work extremely well on mobile phones. Some clients call, some clients prefer to chat with you instantly. And you also have clients who would like a quote. So this allows you to understand, are they able to actually afford your services on? So call to action allows you to accommodate all your different clients.
Can you repeat that slide since we lost you a little bit?
Which one?
This slide.
Call to action.
From the beginning, yes, because we might have lost you a little bit.
Okay. So here we're speaking about clear call to action, right? Clear call to actions are very important on your website. They allow you to guide your visitors and reduce confusion. They tell your users what to do next and how to do it. Secondly, they work extremely well on mobile phones because all it requires is a simple tap on their phone. And thirdly, you need to ensure that your call to actions actually support different preferences. You have different clients. Some prefer to speak on the phone, some prefer text messages, some email, some chat instantly. So this allows them to understand, are they able to afford your services or not? And most importantly, your clear call to actions actually help you increase your conversion. So if it's easy for them to contact you, it would lead to more calls, it would lead to more form submissions, more service bookings, and etc. So now I'll show you an example of what clear call to actions look like. So your clear call to actions would look like this. Okay, so we go to the home page. These are call to actions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If a client wanted to find your location, they simply click the location button. Bergen has 2 locations. Client picks which location they would like to go to. If the client wants to call you, they click the call button. If they want to send you an email, if they want a free consultation, free measurement, all the call to actions are right here on the page. If they want to chat with you, and sometimes you have clients who just want to ask simple questions. So instead of them having to come to your location, having to call you, having to email you, they can simply use the chat option. So here I played around with the chat a bit. I asked it the difference between quartz and marble. In a few seconds, the chatbot was able to answer my question. For this client, all they wanted to find out was the difference between these 2 materials. And in a few seconds, they got their answer. If they want to proceed with another call to action, they can decide which one. I'll show you something else. The good part about this call to action is we created it on what we call a sticky menu. So that means regardless of what page on your website your client is visiting, their call to actions are available. They basically follow them. So if we change the page again, let's go to cabinet, kitchen cabinet, the call to actions are available again. Okay. So that's the importance of your call to action. Help you increase your conversions. Next, we look at your reviews and your testimonies. So your reviews and your testimonies is basically, I like to say it's your previous or current clients marketing for free to your potential clients. Who wouldn't want their business marketed for free? So the importance of reviews and testimonies is it basically tells your potential clients work that you provide, the type of professionalism, the type of team, it's your potential client, a detailed experience, actual real client. And then here at Digital Karma, we do something where we're able to connect your business profile, Google reviews, and directly at your website. Add any reviews, they're directly added from your Google My Business. Show reviews of 4 stars and above. So this helps you maintain your ranking and actually allow you to be able to, let's say in an instant where you got 4 stars or less, you're able to contact that client, understand what happened, how are you able to rectify the situation and save the business. So you're able to have only 4-star reviews and above directly onto your website, allowing clients to understand the type of work that you provide. So I'll give you an example of what reviews on the actual website look like. Okay, so back to our client Bergen. Yeah, correct. So here you're able to see the reviews from their website. You don't have to search them on Google. You're able to go through each and every review that you want to go through, and then you're able to make your informed decision from there. Okay, next we have your simple quote or contact form. This is very important on your website because it allows you to reduce friction. If it's easy for your clients to contact you, the more likely that they will. It helps you build trust. Here we're speaking about simple quote or contact. Is that uses friction. So if it's easy for clients to contact you, your contact form or your quote form is mobile-friendly communication. It's simple clicks of buttons and they're able to fill in the quote or contact form. It helps you build trust because if it's very visible on how to contact you, it shows that as a business, you are accessible and ready to help that client. So I'm going to show you what the contact form looks like. Free consultation. You pick what you want. Is a kitchen measurement, is a showroom appointment, estimate for countertop. If it's a free measurement, which location will you want to go? So just by clicking simple taps on your mobile phone, your client is able to proceed with either a contact form or the quote form. Next, we have our foundational and on-page SEO. When you're building or creating your website, it's very important to have a comprehensive sitemap and SEO transition because your comprehensive sitemap is the digital footprint of your website. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so my internet had a problem there. Apologies for that. And sharing my screen. Okay, so we were looking at your 301 redirect strategy, right? So a 301 redirect strategy is needed when you're changing one URL to a completely new URL. So it needs to be strategically done because it helps you safeguard your rankings, your backlinks, and your user experience during any site changes. Next is your custom 404 page. So a 404 page appears when a customer visits a page on a website that doesn't exist anymore. So this is what you call the error page. If you're on a website and you land on the error page, now the reason why you need a custom 404 page is basically to help you keep your users engaged. It allows you to ensure that your users don't bounce from your website. They're still able to navigate your website correctly. Here, I'll show you an example of a custom 404 page. What this does, it allows your client to still navigate your website because you have two options for them to choose from. Either they go back to the homepage or they're able to contact you. Naturally, when I'm on a website and I go through an error page, I'll refresh it once. If it still gives me the error page, I close the website completely. So to avoid you losing your client, your custom 404 page allows them to still get back to the website and understand what they want from there. So instead of losing your client, they're able to make a decision here and they're back to your website again. Next, we have our optimized headers, titles, and meta description. When you're building your website, you need to ensure that things like your headers, titles, and meta descriptions are optimized because it allows you to boost your ranking and preserve your click-through rate. Next, we have smart internal linking. This is when you link one page on your website to another page on your website. This guides both users and search engines like Google on how to go through the pages on your website and your services. So it allows for a smooth transition when someone is visiting your website. Next, we have high converting SEO landing pages. This is where your traffic meets action. Your SEO landing pages should be geo-targeted. They should be service-specific content that is basically desired.
All right. I think we have a problem with Regina's internet. Regina, would you like me to take over or you would like to keep?
Here, please do it. Let me figure out why I keep getting disconnected.
Now keep going. If you again have a problem, I will take over, okay?
Okay.
But
So
can you
first
start from the beginning of this slide? I think we were
Right.
talking about, okay. Custom 404 page.
custom 404 page.
Yes.
Okay. So conversion tracking is the next tool of a high performing website. Basically, your website is a system that works together. It should be able to track, convert, and drive growth. It's not just a website. It's basically your marketing engine, your 24-hour salesperson. So three things that work very well with your website. The first one being your Google Analytics and your Search Console. Your Google Analytics is a free tool from Google. It allows you to understand who is visiting your website, where they're visiting from, what pages are they viewing, and what action are they taking when they visit your website. So Google Analytics basically allows you to understand how your website is working in real time. Then you have your Google Search Console. Your Google Search Console is another free tool from Google. This one shows you how your website is performing in Google's eyes and how you can improve it. Implementing both of them on your website allows you to track your traffic, understand your behavior, understand the keyword performances, what ads are working. That way you're not guessing what's happening. You actually have data, understand what's happening on your website. Next, we have call tracking. So call tracking, another very important tool that allows you to understand which ads are working for your business, which pages are working, any keywords that are driving phone calls. It basically helps you understand where are you receiving your calls from, what's happening with these calls, allowing you to measure your return of investment clearly. Next, we have your thank you pages. So thank you pages pop up when a client is done submitting a form. So whatever action that they're doing on your website, they receive the thank you form. It allows for more engagement. Your clients get excited to see that. But for you as a business, it allows you to track your conversion. So now you're understanding, where are these form submissions coming from? What is driving these form submissions? You need to do any ad performance or remarketing as well. So I'll give you an example of call tracking and thank you pages. Here at Digital Karma, we use the call tracking tool. We're able to understand and see each and every call that our client has received. So basically, you pick a day, you pick a range of days you would like to see. So here I picked the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, this client received 157 phone calls. We're able to see the source of the call. So we have reports from Google Ads, YouTube, Facebook, Google My Business Profile, and we're also able to see the keywords. So what keyword drove this phone call? And the most important part is our customers are actually able to listen to each and every one of these calls. So it allows you as a business owner to understand what type of conversations are your clients having, what's driving your phone calls, how is your customer service representative performing, basically allowing you to get enough data to make an informed decision. And then thank you pages, we use Looker Studio. So Looker Studio allows us to understand this client received 64 form submissions. From these submissions, we're able to understand where exactly the form submissions are coming from. Is it organic search? Is it from a paid search? Patient-wise as well, detail each form that was filled on their website. And now they're able to understand what's working and what's not working. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the 7 things that your high-performing website should have. And then just to remind us of the 5 mistakes that are costing you as a countertop business owner, as long as your website has no gallery, full old pictures, this is costing you. Like I mentioned in the beginning, in this industry, your pictures speak louder than your words. So treat your website with the same urgency, the same creativity that you would treat your showroom. When people come to your website, let them see the type of work that you provide, the different materials that you do provide. Use your website the way it should be used as a 24-hour salesperson. Secondly is your website is not mobile friendly. So like we mentioned in the beginning of our webinar, 60% of your traffic comes from users who are using their mobile phones. As long as your website is not mobile friendly, don't forget that Google will be ranking it lower. So, of course, as a business, you want Google to rank you higher. You're spending money on your website. Web developers are not cheap or easily affordable. So, ensure that your website is mobile friendly so that you get the right ranking and correct customer service.
I'm taking over from that part. So after being mobile and friendly design, unclear calls to actions. What are unclear calls to actions? Are mostly You don't want to lose your visitors because you have already paid money for ads or you have reviews. They land there, your web page, but you don't have clear call to action like call click for mobile version or pre-quote or pre-consultation. If you have a showroom, they are looking for a countertop store, driving, and if there's no sticky button for location, you miss these visitors. You have already tried to gain it as a customer. The other thing is missing trust signals like review. I know each business has Google My Business reviews, but most businesses are keeping them on their Google My Business profile. Regina mentioned it's easy to navigate all these reviews to the web page. And there's an option with that third party tool, you can navigate your reviews over 4 points. And when a visitor lands on your website, so they will be 100% sure that these reviews are coming from Google, not manually entered in the website. So you can keep going.
So the last one is confusing navigation. So basically, your website is made in a way that you did not implement your smart internal linking. So the last one is confusing navigation. You have a website, however, you did not implement your smart internal linking. So your pages are all over the place. Your navigation is very confusing. Clients are not able to understand the flow of the website. Where do I go if I'm looking for this? How do I contact you? How do I look for the location of your website? As long as your website has any of these issues, your website is costing you. Your website is supposed to do marketing for you free of charge 24 hours every day. Next, we have quick fixes that you can implement on your website. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I will be sharing with you 3 things that you can do on your very own Countertop website today to improve your website. So the first one is showcase your current and previous work. In this industry, your pictures speak louder than your words. It's not enough to have customers who are helping you market through word of mouth. You need to be able to showcase what you're actually able to do. This is countertops. It's bathroom, kitchen remodeling. What are you actually able to bring? What do you do? Secondly, it needs to be mobile friendly. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the webinar, 60% of your users are viewing your website through their mobile phone. Most importantly, Google ranks mobile friendly sites higher. So you want Google to rank you correctly. You need to ensure that your website is mobile friendly. Lastly is your clear call to action. If it's easy for clients to get in contact with you, easy for clients to understand what to do next, how to navigate your website, or it increases your conversion. So instead of you losing clients, you're actually increasing your conversions because when they come to your website, it's easy for them to find out your location. It's easy for them to chat with you instantly. So these 3 things you can do right at the end of the webinar just to improve your website. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's webinar. And just to remind you again, feel free to book a discovery call with the team and I. It involves 3 steps, as I mentioned earlier. Your needs assessment. We're going to explore different solutions together and we have a full team ready to assist you with all your marketing needs and turn your website into a lead machine. It should be a lead machine. It shouldn't just be a website. That brings us to the end of our very first webinar. Thank you so much for staying around despite our internet issues. Now we can open the floor for any questions. If you do have any questions, please feel free. If you're not able to ask them now, I have shared a link in the chat where you can book a discovery call with the team. So regardless of what industry you're in, I know that today's webinar was directed to countertop businesses. If you are in another industry, you can always use the link in the chat. Book a discovery call. We will be able to assist you with any of your marketing needs. We live in a digital world now, so you need to ensure that your business is up to date with what's working, what's not working. Each and every penny that you spend on marketing should give you some result.
All right. So I guess we don't have any question.
Thank you again for being able to take time out of your day to join us. The team and I are excited to work with you guys. So feel free, use the link in the chat, book a discovery call. We will be here to assist with any of your marketing needs.
Thank you.